I tell you. Yeah. Okay. Can you believe that? Wow. I'm gonna check the tip. Let me see if I can find my phone. I wanna know how I do it. Oh my gosh. Well, see what it was is I wanted to go and water the garden. That's what I wanted to do. I usually wait till later on, but I see things that look like it's on its last leg. And you want to know why? I'll show you why. See that? It's 93 degrees. 93 degrees. Not now, because this, that wind feels so good, y'all. Thank you, God. You see that? Did you see how God just blew me a kiss? Thank you, God. I love you. Oh, so, seriously, that felt so good. Thank you, God. Okay. Stay a little longer. Let's move on. It's hot. These dull slips. Ugh. They look terrible, but they are producers. ready with. Oh, that wind feels so good. Up. There's some that are turning red, turning the color they're supposed to be. And I am hesitant and not want to pull them just yet. Because I want them to turn the complete color they're supposed to be. But I'm going to examine them and see if it's suffering from any damage. Like, remember when I told you, like, the sun burns that little soft spot into it? Like, this, I think it's called sun scald. So, I don't want that to happen. That one looks good. Up, see, this one has to come off. Okay, because there's some damage at the bottom, but I can probably cut around it. So, I'm going to go ahead and take this one for sure. There's a real nice one over there. I'm thinking of taking that one. I don't want anything to happen to it. Let's see. Should I take it? Let's take it. Ooh, it's a pretty one. These little tiny purple ones, I was hoping they'd get bigger. My purple beauties. Today, maybe later on today, may be the day that I put up the shade cloth, you guys. I hope you guys can hear me over there, because this garden is really, really stressed out because of this heat. All right. All right, you guys. So this one, I think I'll take a seat because I may be here for a while. Oh boy. These are the candy canes. And I'm definitely, if I told you, if I see where there's some type of blemish or whatever, or where it's damaged, I'm going to go ahead and take it, even if it's not completely the color it's supposed to be yet. Because I don't want to lose it, you know? Now these are mini peppers. I'm looking. I'm trying to leave them on there. If they're still in good condition, I will leave them on there and let them continue to ripen. And I definitely think it's time to pull out the shade cloth, you guys. This one has to come off. I see a little damaged spot. Okay. So, as I said before, the reason why I'm pulling, if there's a damaged spot on it, I don't want it to just sit there and continue to stay on the vine. I'll bring it inside and, you know, go ahead and I don't want it to sit out here and just turn bad. If I can get it while it's still in good shape, I want to go ahead and take it. The rest of them, they're turning. I'm going to give it a chance to stay on the bush here. Okay? All right. Let's move on. Let's see what else we got. Some are so big and pretty. I'm so tempted to take them down. Let's grab some cherry tomatoes, y'all. And then I'm going to get out of this heat. Okay. If they're ripe, they're just going to puff on up. So if I touch them and they stay on there, they don't fall off, I don't think they're ready. Let's see. Oh, those are leaf-footed bugs that flying around. Yeah. And they're mating too. Get off my tomatoes. Ugh. Trying to get them before the leaf-footed bug goes, you know? They will suck all the juices out of it. Let me get some of those banana peppers. That should be it. Purple beauties are growing well. They're just small. Take it out of there. Put the coloring back up. All right, guys, let's get out of the heat. I tell you, it is hot. Okay, can you believe that? Wow, I'm gonna check the temp. Let me see if I can find my phone. I want to know how hot it is. Oh my gosh. Well, see what it was is I wanted to go and water the garden. That's what I wanted to do. I usually wait till later on, but I see things that look like it's on its last leg. And you want to know why? I'll show you why. See that? It's 93 degrees. 93 degrees. Of course, everything was watered yesterday. And this morning, everything looked great this morning in the garden. And went about my merry way. And I said to myself, when I come back, I'm going to see if some of those peppers are ready to come off. I'm going to see if those watermelons are ready. And lo and behold, I got here and saw the garden was totally just, oh my gosh. Everything looks limp. If you got a chance to see some of the leaves while I was out there harvesting a few things, they look just bone dry. Okay, so I think I will go ahead and water everything now instead of later, because they look like they're really struggling. And I'll just make sure the leaves don't get wet. I'll make sure that I aim the water down into the soil and just do like a really deep soak. And okay, yeah, so definitely, I think something told me this morning while it was still nice and shady and cool, something told me water your garden now so it'll protect it throughout the day. So instead of just morning inspection, it will be a morning watering. I will give it a good watering in the morning while it's still cool. That will protect it throughout the day, because I'm looking at some of these pepper plants and they are really struggling, especially the younger ones. The more mature ones that have a lot of bell peppers on there, they're doing much better. But the younger ones that I just put out there, they look terrible. So I'm gonna go ahead, especially the ones that are in grow bags. And most of them are in grow bags. Most of my peppers are in grow bags. I have 2 bell pepper plants that are in the raised bed. No, 3. I keep forgetting about the little tiny one that's over there by the beans. Yeah, but so yeah. And what I have here, what I did take off, I'll show you very quickly. Like these were my red bell peppers, right? And as you can see, there's some damage at the bottom, but this part is still good. So I'm just gonna cut around that, okay? And this one too. I wanted to let it stay on there. And I left a lot on there that's still looking good condition. And also, Ms. Natalie's about to pull out the shade cloth, okay? I'm about to pull out the shade cloth right now, because this, that wind feels so good, guys. Thank you, God. You see that? Did you see how God just blew me a kiss? Thank you, God. I love you. Oh, so, seriously, that felt so good. Thank you, God. Okay. I wanted them to stay on there, and so they can turn red on, while they're still on the plant. But see, the ones like this that have like areas where it's damaged, I want to go ahead and take that off, and salvage it, right? Okay, so that's it. For the rest of the time in the garden, I'm going to be watering everything, making sure that the soil is evenly moist. I should have done this morning. Something told me to water everything this morning, but I did not. So, lesson learned. If it's going to be in these high temperatures, it is 93 degrees right now. If it's going to be this hot, okay, I need to keep the soil moist. I need to keep everything watered. And the perfect time to do it was this morning. That would have protected the plants now in the heat of the day if I had watered them this morning. So lesson learned. So in the mornings when I do my morning inspection, I think that's the time to water them then. Okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out there and water everything and basically just keep from wetting the leaves and make sure I focus just wetting the soil, making sure everything's evenly moist and watered. Okay? So you guys, thank you for joining me today in the garden. And I hope you guys are having a good day. Happy Friday, y'all. And I hope you have a good weekend. Bye now. See you later.